excited to welcome a dynamic duo who have made significant strides in the industry. At the helm of Crownstack are two visionary leaders whose combined expertise has driven the company's success. Let's extend a warm welcome to Mr. Ashish and Mr. Bharat Gulati, co-founder and founder of Crownstack, respectively.
Okay, so hi sir, good afternoon. Sir, I'll be just asking you certain questions that just briefly describe me whatever you have in mind. Just starting with, can you tell us about your inspiration behind your startup journey?
Okay, so we started Crownstack, and then we come to a point where we were leading a bunch of team members. Kind of we were running the companies ourselves. And then Bharat also started his own company before this. So both Bharat and I got together in 2017.
Yeah.
And then we started our journey with a hope that we will be able to generate a lot of employment for people, give them an environment where they can thrive, and then have fun along the way.
That's perfect, and it's great.
Home as well as office should have some lifestyle. I think lifestyle was one.
Definitely. Totally agreed. Okay. So great. So if I ask you another question, which is, what challenges did you face in the early stages and how did you overcome them?
Sure, there were a lot of challenges, obviously. It's very hard to get started. So the number one challenge was that we were new in the market and people were not trusting us. Maybe because we were not established in the market. We were just starters. So that was the one challenge, like hiring people, building a team, getting the customers, and even having good amount of revenue to pay the bills. So that was the most difficult part to do. But eventually with time we overcame it. And now we are at a good stage.
Okay.
We are growing, hiring more people. And that's why we moved here, to have a workplace where we can attract better talent.
Yeah.
Because that talent is already working in good places.
Yes, definitely.
So we wanted to match that kind of vibe for them. So that's why we are here at this stage now.
That's good to know. I mean, that's great. So what aspects of Office Square have been the most beneficial for your startup's growth?
You want to take this?
Yes. So as I answered in previous question, for me, the number one thing is attracting the best talent. So that is one of our core principles. And as I said, these people are already working at good places.
Yeah.
So to bring them from there to this place, you need to match the vibe. That they are not lacking something by switching their job.
Yes.
So that's number one. So that number one is environment, amenities. They're a good pay. As Bharat said. So these two factors, and third, culture. So you give them good environment. You respect them in their workplace, either by appreciating them or at least paying them what they deserve.
Yeah.
So these three things are very important for us. And I think the amenities and environment part has been solved by coming here. Rest, we both can take care of culture and service. So yes.
I mean, Office Square has been quite a beneficial aspect.
Yes.
I think apart from this, this is the first office where I can say we don't want to create our own office because we can't do such good work.
Oh, that's great to know.
Before this, we were more like, why don't we do it ourselves?
Can you share a pivotal moment in your journey that significantly impacted your business?
Yes. So first couple of years were tough for us because we were setting up the businesses. Then, but at that time also we did some good work, and then the references got rolling up, and then we got some good customers, and that was purely based on our good work we did with the past customers.
Yeah.
So that kind of created a snowball effect, and then we started to get a consistent amount of work from US-based customers. So that was one major moment. That time we felt now it's working, but before that it was like just fixing things all the way around. But then that was a one decent moment for us. The second time was we hired some good people and they catapulted our growth.
Okay.
So at that point we realized how much good impact some good people can make in user. From that point onwards, we decided to focus key primary on good kind of people. So that's the time where we decided culture is very important, and we will hire or work with very good people. So we raised the bar of talent we bring in, and they, in secondary order of effects, raised the bar the way company is performing. And that's how this chain reaction started. But then the challenge came with these good people again. You need to mess with everything: salaries, compensations, amenities, everything. So now we move to this place, which I think is kind of comparable to any MNC you want to go with.
Okay.
So that's a good point.
That's great. So I mean, that would have been a great impact to your business, right? Yeah. So moving forward, if I would ask, how has being a part of the dynamic community influenced your networking and the collaboration opportunities?
For me, because I take care of certain part of businesses, wherever will add is because we have a decent network or we have good community. It very much helps us in finding good people. Key priority for us.
Yeah.
We do our sales in US, by the way, but sometimes when the clients come to India, I think I'm more comfortable bringing them here.
Okay.
So that has helped a lot. Apart from that, I handle sales, so hiring in sales has improved a lot with the community and everything.
Oh wow. Okay. That's good to know, actually.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because sometimes we bring in people just to meet, not to hire.
Yeah.
And then they see the office, they meet us, they see the culture, and when they are ready to make a switch, they know the place. So that helps. So even though we are not actively hiring, we are bringing in people. So that's which is very helpful.
That's perfect, I guess. So how do flexible workspaces help you manage your growing team?
Yes. So as I said, we bring in talent which has few characteristics. One is they can work independently.
Yeah.
Which means I don't have to track them day-to-day basis. I can work with them on trust basis that you are doing your work. Which means it doesn't matter from where they are working. They can come to office. They can work from home. So that is a flexibility. If we provide, we expect our people to reciprocate.
Yeah.
But then the catch is, our office is so good that if they are working from home, they will be eager to come to office next day. Because try what they ever may, but they can't match this thing in their homes. That's for sure.
Yeah.
So even we do provide flexibility, but then they're always in subconscious mind that maybe I should go to office.
Yeah.
Just maybe because I'm feeling bored or it's becoming monotonous. So that helps.
Right.
So just another question. Can you describe an instance where your workspace environment or Office Square's environment inspired innovation?
Do you want to take it up or should I?
I think one big thing was the way cabins were made with meeting room inside. The director gave an insight.
Yeah.
That has helped a lot, especially in sales team, to manage. Like if we call it a sales floor.
Yeah.
And there's a meeting room. We sometimes use it as a meeting room, sometimes as a director cabin and stuff like that. I think that is something that I see a change in the team environment and culture because the way it was built.
Yeah.
Right. Second, we used to go out a lot for meetups and for lunches and all. Now we've got such a good cafeteria. I think half the time we don't even go out. Like this is better than they would go.
Yeah.
So these are the two instances I think that has changed.
When it comes to innovation, it's not that the time you are working, it's also what's happening between the breaks.
Yeah.
So if you have a very hard day and you have some good company, you can sit in the cafeteria, just make a tour of this floor and go outside. It freshens up, it gives you a sense of relief, removes or reduces your stress.
Yeah.
And then people can get energized again and start working again. So that is also very helpful.
Okay. Great. So, sir, what advice would you give to other entrepreneurs considering Office Square?
Sure. I would give advice which we have followed,
Yes.
which is focus on your business first.
Yeah.
Don't get stuck into managing other things because in any case, you guys will always do a job better than us. It's a win-win for both of us because no matter how hard I try, I can't match service level which you guys are giving us. And that's also not my business, right? My business is to keep my clients happy. I would prefer to spend time there.
Yeah.
People generally feel that it becomes expensive if you are moving into co-working space, but if you look at in like very realistically, you will like save a lot of cost actually.
Yes.
Either maybe it might appear it's expensive, but it's not.
Yeah.
It gives you a peace of mind. It gives you flexibility to reduce your cost if your business is struggling, or expand very quickly if you are growing. So that flexibility is very important. So these kind of things, I think in the long run, will give you more return than if you just manage everything yourself. So
I think the kind of spacing per seat Office Square provides,
Yeah.
I mean, you need to take that into account as well when taking per seat cost. So it's not so expensive. It's actually good priced if you take the extra amenities that offers.
like you have a good this reception lounge area. You have very good cafeteria area.
Yeah.
You can try hard you want to set up your office, but you will not be able to get it, right? So in a nutshell, you will be spending more money in terms of peace of mind or wasted working hours or wasting energy, rather than you can invest here in good space
Yeah.
and focus on your business.
Definitely. Totally agreed, actually. So, if I talk about the accessibility per se, so how has accessibility and the location of Office Square impacted your business operations?
I don't think we can expect anything more. We've got metro right outside.
Yes.
Delhi is, this size, Noida is here. So I think our people come from Dwarka as well as from Indirapuram, and
Okay.
it's accessible for both. So hiring has been pretty amazing for us. And then it's located at such a place that I don't find traffic when I reach it. I don't know how, but somehow it's strategically located that, I reach office in 20 minutes from Delhi.
Yeah.
The office. So it's crazy. Pretty good.
Okay. Anything?
So we were in Gurgaon previously,
Yeah.
and given the rainy season, that was nightmare there, by the way. We were also at a very good location, which was around MG Road. Traffic jams were kind of very, very bad for us every single day. It was a fighting battle after your work hours are finished.
Yes.
Or even if you go to office, you are half exhausted.
Yes.
So that has helped, right? So metro is here. Talent availability of talent is Noida is very good also. Ghaziabad, Noida, Indirapuram, as well as said, Delhi. So this talent is over there. So that has helped us immensely.
Perfect. So, what is your favorite feature of Office Square and why?
For me, two things. And one is cafeteria.
Yeah.
Because I feel it removes the need to go out.
Yeah.
Because any restaurant you go to, you are not gonna get better than this sitting space. That's one. Because no doubt your cabins where we sit for work is good.
Yeah.
But then after hard work, maybe you are to relax, so that cafeteria is very plus. Second, given the people we have, like ladies, married, unmarried, the quality of washroom, the cleanliness, that's very important for us.
Okay.
So these two are like very, very important for me. And I think it's being taken care of very perfectly. So very happy with that also.
I'm happy that you're happy. Yeah. So.
I think cafeteria, washroom, and lounge as well. I'll pick 3.
Okay. So, just the last question, basically. So, looking back, how do you feel your workspace or Office Square has contributed to your overall success and future plans?
I think we have already answered in various questions,
Yes.
but I will summarize again.
Yeah.
One is we can bring in talent which we previously thought was out of our reach.
True. Cool.
Secondly, operational wise, we can focus on our work. We don't have to fret over small things.
No.
Those are taken care of. Number 3 is we have a place that we know also don't need to go outside to chill or relax. We can do party here itself,
Yeah.
relax here itself.
Yeah.
So that's also a third plus point. Kind of it has saved us a lot of energy,
Yeah.
or maybe hours which we have wasted to assess these amenities otherwise. And then the complete focus of the work and well-being of our employees.
Yeah.
So that is somebody.
Okay. Okay. So anything to add?
I think the culture has contrasted. I mean, we wanted to create a good culture and we were doing pretty well, but it has added to it, like, explaining to our employees that, yeah, we care about your well-being. So that has changed.
And culture is half the, I would say, battle is finding best people. And if you bring in good people, culture already improves. Like half the battle is won.
Yeah.
And which this office space has helped us to attract good people.
Yes.
So it has very second order effects in every place. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. It was great having your thoughts put up. And thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you to your team as well.